Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. This start is phenomenal. I forgot, honestly, between the last recording session and sitting down here to record today, I forgot how good the early part of this game was going, and I got a big smile on my face right now. So, here's the plan. First of all, I think after we finish Galactic Commodities, giving us access to basic system development, obviously, commercial frameworks is pretty important for the victory type that we will no doubt be pursuing, but I think we should probably double back and pick up some basic food tech. We have some fantastic systems, and we really need to make sure that they actually get filled with population so that we can take advantage of them. This is me learning from games earlier in the series. We need food. We probably don't need to worry too much about science immediately. I want to get trade networks running, or commercial frameworks running as quickly as possible. The earlier you start your first trade company, the earlier you get access to the second one, and then from there the third. And obviously those are going to be tremendously important to us. And the rest of this is just let's grow and not get murdered by pirates. At some point we're going to need to actually make some ships. It's not enough to just be able to beat the pirates in combat, right? We actually have to reclaim these systems. And you get loot for doing so. But for right now, let's just let stuff build. Let's just let the numbers slowly increase. Okay, so if we capture, assimilate, or attract a new population type, we'll get some influence. As you well know, if you're watching this point deep in the series, this is just gonna happen. We don't have to think about this. There are enough events that give extra population points and stuff that, yeah, we don't have to think about that at all. Yeah, just keep going. Find me some Horatios. Let's see exactly where the Horatio Empire lives. Speculators are buying Transvine. Not really something we get to play with. That's an interesting piece of information, I guess, but not something that we're personally involved in. Give me a couple of real fast turns. Okay, it is annoying for us to get blockaded by pirates. We're gonna have to deal with that. And we have discovered mutated flora on this lava world. Yeah, I would assume it has to be. That guy's actually just gonna hover there. He's gonna make me come back. Alright. This ship didn't really have anything else important to do anyway. Is this a... Okay, yeah, still a missile pirate, so we shouldn't have any problem dealing with him. And we've discovered a small amount of genomics. Okay, well, I guess we could sell it. Let's send probes out this way, and we might get lucky and be able to see what's at the end of that star lane. Just kind of pick a direction here. Alright, so now we have two worlds in this system. We probably want to stay on Ita 2 for now. Yeah, and our Cephaloros population are more productive here as well. Yeah, I just wanted to take this over so that we could get the resource, the luxury resources coming in. And here on Hadar, we probably should focus on getting the rest of the basic technology building stuff done. How close are we to this? This is going to be quite a while. Given the rate of influence income we have, I think it's pretty safe to do this. So double the income of our food ships. Yeah, double. Okay. That'll help. We can't really rush Alcyon very much. So it's just going to be a while. Although, actually, the dust increase to food thing I thought was pretty unlikely to happen. But our dust income has actually gone up quite a bit. We might be able to do that. Interesting. That's a Horatio logistics ship. Oh no, it's not. It's a settler. It's the shape of logistics ships. I guess everybody's logistics ships are based on Horatio designs? That's weird. We discovered an adamantium gear module, which is honestly not a very good module. This is kind of a waste of our time. Alright, we have Yeah, we should probably get public-private partnerships. We could grab Cerebral Reality first, because this is not super, super good here. Oh, you know what, actually? Let's do Infinite Supermarkets before that, even, because Infinite Supermarkets is going to get us to ecstatic here. Or devoted. I can never remember which ones are the words for planet-level approval and which ones are the empire-level approval ones. Alright, do we have any laws we should be running right now? Obviously, this doesn't do anything for us. This isn't terribly relevant. I do want to run this right before we finish. I guess it gives plus 30% food to the outpost. My plan was to hold off on that and wait until we were just about to settle this. But yeah, the extra outpost food is probably worth running it. We're still positive on influence, so I think it's probably fine. And we finished our research, so like I said, let's go grab food tech. Planetary landscaping actually isn't going to be huge for us because most of our planets are temperate. So maybe I want to go to botanical scanning instead. We have a lot of luxury deposits. Yeah, actually, botanical scanning is like really good. And it's on the tier that we're currently working on for that part of the research wheel. There's a lot of benefits to going that way. Oh, we've met another minor faction. That's cool. I have one probe. What do we have here? Signal, atmospheric, and subterranean. Let's check the signal. We discovered all the nodes linked to this system. That's actually interesting to. Okay, so there is in fact a Horatio system over there. And what have we here? Diuvians. That's a pretty strong one. If we could assimilate these guys, that would be cool. They're in kind of an awkward spot for that. Here, that'll put enough approval on them that we will get to at least try to take their quest. I could bribe them one more time to get there faster, but I think I'd rather save the dust for other stuff. And honestly, I think I'm going to hang out here and try to search the rest of these, if the pirates don't show back up to chase us off. Alright, we got drone networks on Psychagoja. Mostly what I'm concerned about here is improving our growth rate. I guess we don't actually have any options for that. And infinite supermarkets right now would only take us to, would not take us out of happy. I believe the changeover point is 85%, so I guess get to building. It would be nice if we could build things in that system, I suppose. Alright, that event has come to an end. That's fine. We didn't need the extra vision range. Oh, I was not even intending to participate in this, but apparently we got second. We searched some number of atmospheric curiosities. If I had remembered that this was still on, I would have searched that atmospheric curiosity on that pirate system first. Okay, the systems for the Academy are a little far away. Also, that's a player. Alright, that's interesting. That's worth knowing. They might even be on our constellation, right? This might actually reach up here. Definitely worth keeping an eye on. Okay, so we have food incoming, we have industry incoming. We could go for dust, we could go for some amount of science. What's our Empire science output right now? Okay, 15 is still actually a pretty significant percentage of that. It's dust. It's hard to turn down dust, but it's not a huge amount of dust. I think I might actually take the science for now. We might end up coming back for that dust skill, because the second tier is a little bit not amazing. I guess is the polite way to put that. Second tier for Lumeria, for that hero in particular, is a little bit soft. Right, like this is a great skill, but it's only 1 point. And then this stuff is all pretty whatever. I mean, I guess this guy is a political leader, so we should take the first point of this. Right, does this apply? This applies to all fleets? That top point? That's not bad. But then, like, this is all right. It's not super strong. We don't need a lot of approval in his system. I believe his system's already ecstatic. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. All right, I keep popping over to that, even though I know that all I want to do is just hover there. So now that we have botanical scanning, do I want to grab adaptive bureaucracies and unlock this extra law slot? Probably, it's probably not that important. Probably what's important is that we get commercial frameworks going. So after we finish improving our industry in these systems, we definitely want to put up food next. And in fact, I think we want to... Do I even want to do this above public-private partnerships? This is 40 science for this system in its current state. No, probably we want to let this finish first. That's a lot of science. Nope, going back on it, changing my mind. Food's really, really important. Not more important than industry, but important. Okay, we've got a pirate mark on the capital now, right as the Horatio arrived. Gee, I wonder how that happened. We might be able to get actual vision of that system. And then it looks like we've scouted through a lot of this space already. So again, just kind of keep looking for the end of this star lane. Alright, we gotta clear Guyana. After we get commercial frameworks, we'll figure out what we need to do ship-wise. Wow, that's a pretty good barren world. Also, there was a free shuttle here. I guess let's send that back to do battle with the pirates. Also discovered a black hole over here. I'd be a little nervous about that, were I them. Something about the concept of black holes is just absolutely terrifying to me. So next turn, we're going to have enough dust that we could activate this. I'm not sure whether it'll actually be worth spending the dust or not. That might not be a good use of our resources. Especially, we're about to have... our food ships are actually starting to reach it. Oh, we did not get to 20 star system improvements first. Well, it's a good thing we weren't reliant on it. Alright, so somebody has located the academy. It is... Okay, it can't be very far from us, because Purple found it. We are never going to let this population boost lapse. Well, at least not for a while. And we're being attacked by pirates. Are these missile pirates by any chance? They are. Okay, stand and fight. You should be probably fine. Oh, I took some actual real damage there. I'm curious. What happened? Did I just fail to destroy some missiles? And that basically has to be what happened, right? But it's strange that so many of these battles end with me taking no hits at all. Yep, that's exactly what he just didn't shoot the missile. You know, this is a problem with him having a small number of guns. Okay, so missiles can just hit you during the attack cooldown, basically. Alright, well, I'm not going to attack him back. We'll survive the combat that happens next turn, and then we'll be able to search this and leave. I don't want to attack him back for fear that it might go a little bit awry. Is 10 approval on our systems enough to push most of them up a tier? It is not, actually. That being the case, I think I'm just going to take a free technology. We're early enough in the game that, like, even a tier 1 technology is still a reasonable contribution. Let's see what we get. I do wish it would just tell you. We got eukaryotic sap. Plus 5 approval on all planets. Okay. Yeah, I feel alright about that. Let's do the same thing. Hopefully we will do a little bit better at shooting down the missiles this time. Yeah, we totally did. Okay. Let's search this, and then we will head into Horatio territory. Okay, a little bit of antimatter for us. Alright, now we have the opportunity to really focus on food. I should probably go ahead and get Cerebral Reality. We're going to need intensive cultivation logistics. We're also going to need Hadar 2 to make that really good. I think we want to do that in this order, because I don't actually want any people living on Hadar 2 just yet. Okay, and that aside, everything's going really smoothly. Let's see, that first food ship is going to hit pretty soon. And it's going to yeah, we don't need to spend any dust on this. So we do have access to the market. We have some strategics and luxuries that we could sell, maybe. What is available? Okay, there's some deciduous trees. Here's what I'm thinking. Deciduous trees are the population boost resource for the Cephaloros, and the Cephaloros seem pretty good for us. They go well with our fertile planet settling strategy. What are their... Okay, plus 10% industry on every system that has one, and eventually a law that we will try to see the effect of this game. I think I'm going to buy some deciduous trees. Let's double their population output chance. I want to try to get as many of these guys as possible. They seem like a really, really good complement to our faction. This is the wrong system. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that does make... The next birth will be one of them. We're on the right world, right? Yeah, 8 food. Yeah, okay. I'm really nervous about my population being in the wrong place. I have such a good start that I'm actually more nervous than usual about misplays, because I don't want to squander what we have here. I don't think that there's anything else that I want to rush to buy. The only thing I could think of... Ooh. The only thing I can think of is that if Red Sang is widely available, we might want to make our population booster, or our system development booster out of Red Sang instead of Eden Blossoms. And lo and behold. That said, at 20 dust each, the system booster is going to require 25. At 20 each, that's expensive. That said, this is awesome. This is a really, really good way to grow in the early game. I'm going to do it. This is what we're going to spend dust on for a while. The fact that there's 178 here means that somebody's very actively selling this stuff to the market. Let's buy 20 right now. I guess, what's 45 is... We're sort of close to? Yeah, we could get another booster soon. We have no income of Red Sang. That won't be true forever. But we're going to have to do most of it through buying. So I think I'm going to do that system upgrade right now, and I think we're going to do it here. Develop this immediately. So what is the price? The price went up pretty sharply when we did that. We need 814 for the next purchase. Okay. Oh, the mind control helm. Okay, is 10 approval on Pegasus meaningful? It's not, right? Yeah, so as much as I'm nervous about increasing militarist political ideology, always, doubling the experience gain for a hero at the time that a wonder finishes is pretty powerful. It's going to be a lot of extra XP. Alright, we become cordial with them, so they are now paying us. It's like the sweetest sentence in the English language. And this is a missile ship that we have coming in here. I'm gonna It's probably faster for me to just build a ship here, right? Yeah, that's how we'll solve that. So you stay right here and keep gating out the Timosians. Or actually, maybe I should move the ship to Guyana. I gave it enough time to repair completely. We can just have it go. We can just have it sit around Guyana and block any pirates from moving out. That'll really blunt the effectiveness of that mark. What would it cost to start a colony here? 1084. It would be kind of a weak colony, but it is adamantium, and it keeps the Horatio out for a little while longer. Like, I do really want to focus on population growth, and having a system, or having an outpost always developing toward a colony is a really good way to blunt your early food growth in at least some of your systems. But adamantium's valuable. We might save up for that instead of spending dust on Red Sang here in a second. Oh, another pirate out of nowhere. Oh wait, that thing happened. So we got a free technology, and it was something they're not going to tell me. Let's go have a look. It was... oh, okay. It was adaptive bureaucracies. Not a bad one. We do have a barren world all ready to settle. That means we could skip this this ship tech entirely. And maybe just go straight to mediums. I do love mediums. I mean, we're gonna need smalls though. That's not a thing you can actually skip. Okay, we discovered some adamantium for them. That's a shame. Well, they're not on the world yet, and if they... by the time they have the mining tech, I'm sure they would have been able to find that themselves. Okay, so do I want to sell some stuff and try to get a colony going on Duyal? Probably, right?
Speak. Let us see if we can trust your words.
So the moment they know about us, they will potentially want to war with us. They might be a trading partner, but they might be an enemy. I think I'm going to keep this a one-way knowledge thing for now. Do I want to sell stuff and make this happen? I think I do. Alright. We're not actually going to end up using our Eden Blossoms, it turns out, so let's do that. Then we have enough money to do both. A little dangerous, and I'm sure the Horatio are going to have feelings about it, but I think it's worth doing. Alright, so let's bring food in from Aldebaran, I guess? They have a little bit of food to spare, given that we helped them out a little bit on that front. And then also, let's buy ourselves 25 Red Sang and kickstart growth a little bit somewhere else. Do I want to do that on... yeah, let's do it here. Here where we're trying to grow that population. I don't think I have enough stuff to sell off to do that again. Cost now would be 1.1. And we could sell off these second tier resources. That's another 600. No, we could totally do it. Okay, then we should probably. Right, early growth is really important. Oh, I should sell these. Do I want to just do it on Hadar? Pegasus is a really, really good system. We should do it here. I don't know if I want to delay... I probably don't want to delay the Wonder, but we could probably delay those ships a little bit. Let's get the ships out too. I don't want to be blockaded here for any longer than I have to be. It does reduce the system's output. I don't think we're in a big hurry to pick up Gatria. That colony's just about to actually get settled. We discovered Horatio's homeworld.
Horatio doubt your motives and your ethics.
Alright, he's making noises. That was a very gentle rattling of a saber we just heard. I think we're okay. So is there a system, is there a planet in this system that has good production? Okay, we could pick up Aldebaran 3. Because we're gonna produce population really quickly here now. So having some place that the excess population flows to off of Psychogoja that actually has industry output is probably wise. And over in Ita, okay, just making sure. Because there are two worlds, I wanted to make sure that the new population points are still spawning on the correct one. And here comes our wonder. We're gonna have enough. We have enough dust to probably make the system upgrade on Alcyone immediately, so that'll grow really fast. Yeah, things are going well. We gotta deal with these pirate bases. Alright. A very, very good wonder for us. I think we're gonna go ahead and finish this off. This is a ship that has some missiles and some bullets. That probably means it'll be okay against those pirates. We really do have to deal with the pirates. Also, we have an extra law slot. I don't think there's anything I actually want to be running right now. I'm pretty sure I don't want to drop our approval above, or drop our approval below 85% if I can avoid it. We don't actually have peace with anybody, although maybe we should start pursuing that.
Your contact with us brings more worry than joy.
Yeah, so he's not super down.
Do not trust you.
Is there anything that we have that he wants? Well, yeah, of course our systems. He would love it if we traded him some of those. We should probably try to make this happen. Let's wait until we have a little bit more influence, though. And of course, remember, in Aldebaran we are generating an unusual amount of influence because Psychogoja is 5 influence per citizen by default. We probably want to get Denark University up in the capital fairly soon if we can, because that'll give us another big influence push. We're going to need influence mostly to deal with other players rather than the minor factions this game. Okay, that's going to settle this coming turn. And hopefully these two caravels will be capable of dealing with this. I think they should be. Alright, so we'll deal with that in a second. You arrive here, go into defense mode. We are not actually being attacked here, which is unusual. Pirate ships will usually attack just anything they can find. I'm pretty sure there's no... Oh, that's right. These pirates are not actually a fleet. So one of them is going to attack the two of us, and then the other one is going to attack the two of us, which means we actually are, like, almost certain to win this. So our shuttle did what it needed to do. Yeah, we took almost no damage here. Unfortunately, weapons weak enough that we can't actually kill the pirates. But it's good to have a bunch of scout ships. We'll be able to boogie around the galaxy real quick, meeting everybody. More important that we meet distant players, because they are less likely to declare war on us. I'm still unsure whether I want to actually introduce us to these guys or not. Oh, hey. And the Deuvians are willing to give us a quest. Let's see what we got. Build 15 or more building... Oh, yes. Okay. Should be very doable. Let's pin this so I can keep track of it. And we're going to have commercial frameworks, and then we're going to be able to start building the first commercial, the first trade company on Pegasus immediately. That's fantastic. The pirates finally got around to attacking us here. Okay, that's unfortunately going to take a minute to resolve, but things are going well. Alright, let's have a look at Alcyone. Alcyone has a lot of searchable stuff. This is the system, this is the planet we want to be on, right? Yeah. At least initially. Alcyon 3 actually... No, let's focus on food for now. We need to buy the ability to rush productions. Okay, so I need to sell off some space potatoes. We can buy this. This is actually what we should build first, right? Just a ton of extra food. And then that means that Hadar is the only system we have left that's still level 1, right? Yeah. Oh, and Pegasus. Oh, Pegasus is working on it. Can we fix that? Can we make that happen? 1.3. I need to make about 700. I don't think we want to sell our Dark Glitter. I know we're producing more than we actually use, but we want to have a stockpile for when our population growth begins to outstrip. We probably don't want to get rid of all of our Hyperium. Okay, we'll have to wait on the last batch of Red Sang. Alright, population growth is happening quickly, though. I'm pleased. Unfortunately, there's no way to instruct one of these ships to, like, block for the other one. That would be ideal. Just, you can't coordinate multiple ships, unfortunately. They're challenging us for Duyel. Alright, hold on. We'll deal with that in a second. Here... Yep, still missile ships. Keep working on it. I swear we'll get you proper military backup soon. Oh, the ship at Guyana actually was lost. Alright. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. So probably we want to prioritize searching things that are a little bit less likely to be resources and stuff that's not on the planet he already controls. We discovered an improved bullet module, okay. And some potatoes. Alright, let's have a look at this outpost issue. So we can expend some manpower to steal some of their food, which we will totally do. Our food shipments are going to be huge. And they should be pretty close to... Yeah, they're already on the way. His colony... his outpost just went down, so it's going to be a while before he can send anything. I think we got this. And we probably don't have to spend... And actually, spending dust on this is going to have very little effect, because the base food output of our colony is terrible. I think we got this. I don't think we have to worry. Okay, the capital. What do we want to build here in the capital? We probably want to get started on our trade company. I want this up immediately. I know food's important, but actually food in the capital's in a really good place. Let's get this trade company going. Actually, let's get another caravel, and then let's get that trade company going. And I think it's probably time we go to real food, or real ship technology now. So the question is, do I think we should try to just go to mediums immediately? A couple of mediums will allow us to take over those pirate systems pretty quickly. 300 industry is kind of a lot, and we're not exactly an industry powerhouse, but we certainly have the titanium. I think let's just go straight to mediums. This will help push us along research-wise as well. And it'll make us a lot more secure against the Horatio, who are sometimes pretty predatory. Hey, by the way, feel free to help me out here with these pirates. Alright, hopefully this caravel will survive this fight, and then we can merge it with the other one. Nope, it didn't. It was thoroughly defeated. Alright, we want to pick this up first. Plus 10% trade value on all systems, and then plus 10% industry here. Or influence here. Is that actually right? Our influence output is kind of garbage. Maybe that's not the thing we initially focus on, but we also don't need approval. So actually, maybe this is a really good time to pick up Mio's family favor. Because this is going to result in basically no extra value. This is better. That's right, this isn't a percentage improvement, this is just actual flat influence. Yeah, alright. We need this influence for negotiating. Alright, a brand new full health caravel can get rid of one of these ships at least. We took a ton of damage, holy crap. Why did we take so much damage there? Yeah, let's go for repairs. I want these pirates out of here. Please actually shoot the missiles. I know you can do it. That was not great. Okay, over here on Ito, where are we at? 169 food per turn. Growth is actually really good. Luxuries lottery, we're ecstatic already. The Cephaloros are still doubled. It's just not enough to make the next point of population be Cephaloros. We're nowhere near capping out on population because we have 2 planets here already. I mean, you're never growing food fast enough, right? That's not true. There's a limited value to food. Once you're, if you're not really burning manpower, once your systems are, or once your planets are full, you don't really need a lot more food. Check the population. Okay. A little nervous about the militarists getting into the Senate as the secondary party. The election is going to be before we actually build any ships, although even finishing the research on applied cryogenics is going to give us some unfortunate political growth there. And if you're wondering why this has a notifier on it, it's because we have the ability to tell the Horatio to get out of here. I'm not going to strain relations for that. It's our system. It's under control. Nope, he's definitely devoting some resources. You know what? We could double the... I guess I don't actually know. Does this only doubles ships that are sent after you start it, though, right? And we're about to have a ship arrive with 89 food on it. Here, we can check. Yeah, okay. The ship only has 89 food. There's a ship that's going to come out next turn. 133. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and run that. This next colony ship that launches will complete our colony at this rate, so that's probably worth doing. All right, may as well send out some probes here. Let's see if there's anything else out in the dark. And also meet this minor faction. If we can expand out into the middle quickly, that might be really good for us. Alright, so you're just waiting for your probes to regenerate, and you're... yeah, okay. Man, I can't wait until we have actual warships. Okay, he could win this. He managed to do almost no damage while taking very little. Alright, come on. I believe in you. All you have to do is fire a couple of times at that pirate before he shoots any rockets. Nope. An embarrassing failure. Well, I'm going to make one more ship. It will almost certainly get the job done. The blockade is negatively affecting our resource output, which is why I care so much about this. Even though that one pirate ship doesn't actually pose a threat to us in terms of like killing any of our people. Alright, I think keep working on Psychagogia. This will just be the population overflow zone, and then it's probably time to build some of these basic buildings. Now that we have Aldebaran 3, intensive cultivation logistics is pretty good here. Yeah, let's get that next. Okay, so we need to pick up more resources. Never mind, we don't need to pick up more of that. We're about to hit our 20 population collection bonus already. How many turns do we have left on the Cephaloros booster? Just one more? Well, at least it'll be cheap to reapply. I think we don't want to do anything with this extra law slot right now. I think that's still, yeah, that's still the case. I'm a little more nervous about this. Alright, if that food ship arrives... Oh, it's this one right here. Yeah, when that food ship arrives, it's ours. Okay, we're cool. And the benefit, one of the big benefits of this is that their outpost will be immediately colonized by us. So we get 2 planets to start with there. Alright, launch. And for real, can we please run this pirate off? He has so little health. You can do this. Okay, Pegasus no longer in horrible danger. I guess, actually, why don't you stay right here? The pirate mark is still active, and I don't really want to buy it off. Okay, hold on. What are we going to need to make sure that we can keep this Cephaloros booster running? Okay, we are only going to need 3. Alright, then let's see if we can get the Red Sang booster ready. Need 1.1k. We can sell off potatoes and Eden Blossoms. Okay. And this one is actually for Duyel, not Hadar. I'm sorry, Hadar. We'll get you situated. I swear. But it's really important that we have some functional population on the planet that is most likely, or the system rather, that is most likely to get attacked if the Horatio decide to turn on us. Okay, the plans for the Honeycomb Scope, that's fine. I don't think the Honeycomb Scope is a great system improvement, but information's always good. Alright, so I believe... Yep, okay, so Duyel will be taken next turn. The logistics fleets arrive, and then they drop their stuff off at the beginning of the next turn. Okay, and we did this. I mean, I was not worried. This was going to get done. Man, that's a pretty low industry cost for how good that building is. I was filtering the reports, and the reports were good. Our sales were up, the Mios clans and affiliates were happy with business, and all the regulatory inspectors were 3 jumps behind when it came to keeping up. Still, Arden looked like somebody had sugared his cod. Nobody gets it. This is just the same old stuff. Old chum in new packaging. That's not the big opportunity. You know what is? He opened his mouth to say it, but I beat him to it. Dust, sure, but right now it's good as a currency standard, and I don't want to get crazy about it. When the opportunity comes, we'll move. But I'm not going to kill the sweet deals we have going for something risky, something that might cause bad blood. He was fuming, pacing, just a fish who wanted to swim with the sharks before his teeth were even formed. Right now we have 2 things going. The Mios and the Lancelum are allying to grow the trade routes, capture resources, and expand our markets. The Omokar and Arakio are going full exploitation. Real estate, commercial buildings, entertainment complexes. And we can go with either one as soon as we solve our problem. He leaned in. He didn't like that word either. See, the politicos and paper pushers are screaming for attention. New laws, restrictions, inspections, all the stuff we wanted to leave behind. It isn't fun, but it's critical as oxygen. Regulations, politics, influence. I gave him a list of names, addresses, vulnerabilities, secrets, and lobbyists, and told him to get to work. He was about to go digging in the smelliest parts of the Lumeris bilges. So we can go industry-friendly or trade-friendly. If we go industry-friendly, we have to make the Industrialist one of the leading political parties. That's not impossible. It would probably require a little bit of fiddling with the coming election. I don't know that we're going to have the resources for that necessarily. And the thing we get is a law that gives us 25 extra industry anywhere we're ecstatic. Wow, that's powerful. Or trade-friendly. Have to get the ecologists in the leading parties, and we get plus 15 approval per company headquarters on systems. This is much less powerful. We can make this happen. The Omokar and the Arakio see the galaxy as planets, not roots. Help them gain political influence so they can minimize labor and workplace safety problems and exploit the galaxy more efficiently. Okay. So the Industrialists are in control right now. And they were one of the better regarded parties in the polling data we just saw. I think we can make sure that they win the election. We might have to apply a little bit of pressure, but I think we can do that. Alright, so we dealt with this. We're waiting on Duyel to do the system upgrade, so I don't want to spend our red sang. So I guess there's another turn of just waiting. Oh, hey, we have met these guys. I'm not going to bribe them yet because I don't remember what the cost. Some of the governments have election meddling costs that are entirely influence, and some of them have dust in the costs in addition. So why don't we wait until the election actually happens? And I got to pay more attention so that I know what we actually need to pay for the next one. Alright, a little bit of free red sang. Not going to turn my nose up at that. We're already done with 5 buildings for this quest from that minor faction. We're going to complete... I don't know if this counts. It's a system improvement. So, probably. So yeah, we're well on track here. Oh, you know, I just kind of, for some reason, I was just like, in the next election. But no, it just has to be one of the leading political parties right this second, which it absolutely is. Plenty of workers and fewer whiners. If that doesn't give us the galaxy on a platter, I don't know what will.
Horatio doubts your motives and your ethics.
He's annoyed about the loss of his outpost, but he's not willing to take the blame for it. Okay, definitely do this and then get drone networks up. This system is actually really, really good at producing things. We just got to give it a little push with the food, that's all. The kid is dealing pretty well with the Omakar and the Arakio. His returning stolen funds might have helped, but he also pitched a pretty good story about performance-enhancing ingestibles, most of which grow on Mios farms, or as he puts it, farms from farms. So what we need next is clear. The more laws we can get passed, the more amendments and riders we can slide in there to protect our business. No matter what laws get passed, we're in a position to make money off them. Let's get a few more going. Oh, we have to maintain 2 industrialist laws. Well, we just learned a new industrialist law that I think I like quite a bit. If we do that, we will get... Okay, an empire improvement that lowers the approval cost for... or the approval level required for government change. I don't know that we'll change our government. I'm pretty happy with it as it is. But we do want to keep our faction quest rolling forward. So the new colony law is going to make everybody real happy for a little while, and I think we can't quite afford to run this forever, but man, that's powerful. We're already not going to be able to interfere in the election if the costs are based on influence. I think our influence is just going to be too low, so we can probably afford to do this. Let's run this way for 10 turns, get that quest done. Okay, Mind Matters has come to an end. Hopefully I haven't screwed up too much with the military influence. Really, really don't want the militarists in the Senate. Yep, so we should build this everywhere we can build it. Man, that just seems remarkably good. We're about to, if everything goes right, acquire another home system too. Alright, so... yeah, this is the next planet I want us to be on. It's only going to take us 3 turns to build a frigate on the capital. That's probably where we want to do it. Let's take a quick look at the industry levels. Actually, Ida's coming along. You know what, let's do this here, and this system's not producing that much dust. We'll prioritize that over the Black Tax Authority. We have enough manpower that ship should be full when we build it, and that'll be enough manpower to take out a pirate base for sure. We do also have to fill Duyel's garrison. That's why we have a negative here, is because the garrison on Duyel is drawing it out. It's going to take a while for us to get that. Oh yeah, let's build Xeno Industrial Infrastructure. How about that one? And then we'll figure out what else later. We probably want to search those curiosities. I don't know. This is not categorized as a system improvement, so this might not count as a building. Oh, yes. Also, I should be researching things. That's probably true. Let's see. We can start working toward our next system development. In fact, it's probably a good idea for us to pick up neural robotics, what with us just having acquired a system that has adamantium in it. Multi-thread management is also probably something we should grab. Impactless sites is good. The workers' campus is a pretty alright building, and we actually have the dust to buy more heroes. You know what? The earlier we do this, the better it is. Yeah, let's get all the heroes off the marketplace as quickly as we can. We could use more governors. Are you... Yeah, okay, you're still waiting. I'm definitely going to throw my official support behind the Industrialist Party in the hopes that that'll keep it running, because the laws that we have access to are now pretty valuable. Okay. Yeah, I really, really don't want to lose this new law we learned. Pacifist Industrialist is a good government for us. Oh, we found Auriga. So probably the Vaulters don't know where that is, huh? I was gonna say the Vaulters are probably like pretty eager to get to it, but they might not know how to get there. There's a planet in this system that we can inhabit. Oh, we should do this, right? Where are we at on our colonization limit? We can do one more. I guess we're gonna go over by taking these guys, but we can't turn down the system that has Auriga in it. And it's right next to two minor factions, and yeah, we're doing this. This is maybe inadvisable, but I'm still doing it. It turns out I don't care. Oh, we actually have Red Sang income now, too. This is not going to be a very healthy colony. Eh, whatever, we have Red Sang boosters. We'll fix it. And it does have the industry to actually get the food buildings built and stuff, so... That might have been... impulsive. Might have been a little too aggressive, but I think it's worth going after. Okay, so we need 7 more buildings in our empire in the next 8 turns. We're about to finish one here, another one the turn after. I think we're going to be okay. I think we've got this quest. So we're going to be one system over our colonization limit, but that's very fixable. Oh. Well, I think we should probably go ahead and pay the very small science cost to have a chance of discovering something, instead of taking a very small amount of dust and creating a major political crisis. Oh, you know what? We also need to actually put together the other half of that trade company. We're not gaining trade company experience until the thing's actually finished. Probably... yeah, maybe I do want to just go straight for this. Also, actually, is our population on the right world here? Probably not, right? It's a little bit more industry to be had this way. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. This is more total industry. For some reason, the numbers don't quite add up here, do they? Oh, whatever. We're going to pick up the ability to rush stuff with dust. That'll give me the maximum possible trade distance there. I think that's where we want to build it. The other place we could build it is in Scorpius, but I don't think I want to wait. We'll build a trade company subsidiary in Scorpius eventually. So yeah, we'll build up on that. After impactless sites, we'll grab multi-thread management, and then we'll dust rush the end of that thing, get our trade company going. And that's a pretty good trade company, too. How many of our systems are ecstatic? All of them. So we're all benefiting from that law. Man, we are in a good position here. Okay, and it's hero recruitment time. So, we don't really need a guardian. I mean, Guardians do have Vox Populi, which is fantastic. But a Scavenger Overseer might actually do us better. Overseers have some pretty good stuff, and Scavenger is going to give us extra influence. Extra food, I know that. Quite a bit of extra food as well. Oh, and Renegade Master, which is fantastic. Yeah, alright, this guy. Wood Svez. Welcome aboard. Also, this means that we have a political leader for that party.
The Vortiani and our...
Okay, apparently we've encountered a Vodyani ship. I'm going to guess that they're from over here, maybe? They might be from, like, way off in the distance. They've just come through Horatio territory, though. Alright, so what is his base? Wow, 5% less cost for buildings. That's a pretty good one. And farming logistics sounds like it might be really great for us. Where do I want him? We could put him down here. We don't actually have any fertile planets in this system. Put him down on Ita, maybe? Yeah, okay. Gonna help us grow those Cephaloros. Let's go ahead and take the plus food and then also plus food on fertile planets skill. Still growing Lumeris as well, which is a shame. There's no way to stop that from occurring. We could, however, ship off the Harmony. And actually totally should. There are no anomalies here for them to take advantage of. Where do we want them? Hadar's not good. They could work on the commodity... Okay, yeah. We ship them to Aldebaran. Although, given the rate of food production on Aldebaran, it's probably better we ship off a couple of Cephaloros, right? At least just one. Send you to Aldebaran. That'll give us 2 systems that can be producing Cephaloros. You can have these guys go to Duyal instead. And actually, Duyal needs the population way more than other places because it's going to produce its own very slowly. Oops. Yeah, let's do this first. Send these guys to Duyal first because it's a longer trip, and then we'll move Cephaloros around afterwards, so that we can be producing them in as many systems as possible. All right, Hadar is okay. We have some food. We have some production stuff. Epigenetic crop seeding isn't exactly an emergency. We actually want to keep everybody working over here. Yeah, alright, let's get that done. We're not actually ecstatic. This will fade after the after that law effect wears off, but it doesn't mean we don't have to worry about approval right now. So yeah, let's do epigenetic crop seeding after this. Over here on Pegasus, we probably... And we do want to pick this up, right? Maybe this is a good time to do it. So we can grab the food stuff first. Yeah, I don't want to wait as long on this as I often do. Because the extra influence from that will be very helpful. But we want to get a couple more buildings done quickly. So, we'll have 2 buildings done here in the next 5 turns. 1 here, 1 here. We're going to push this a little bit. Yeah, we should be good on this quest. And we are out of curiosities to search over here, so we should probably actually be moving on. Alright, there's our big scary ship. Now let's move a point of Cephaloros to Aldebaran. Man, he has a lot of unexplored curiosities. I wonder if his curiosity exploration strength is bad. A lot of atmospheric stuff. Alright. So we discovered a small amount of influence. Alright. Let's Think of how important these scientists are now that they've proved the existence of this incredible magnetic field. So we still need one more turn on multi-thread management. And we are bringing in the dust very, very quickly now. Probably want to grab this dust nebula, right? Like, just having the, yeah, it looks like we're not currently benefiting from it. It's probably the case that just having the planet outposted gets us the 50 dust from the dust nebula. Or having it colonized, rather. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty great. Even pre-trade company, our dust output is getting very, very solid. Okay, so you just wait there. We still don't have the influence to really deal because of our laws. We could after this is settled, we could cut that law, the new colony law. I'm pretty sure you don't have to have it active to benefit from the approval boost. It just had to be active when you actually finish settling the system. Doubling the food output of this system is not really going to help that much. We're pretty reliant on the arrival of the food ships, although one has to assume that that is a pretty slow process. Yeah, this is just going to take forever. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't think it's contentious. And if somebody does fight with us for it, we can steal food from their outposts. It'll get settled a lot faster that way, actually. Alright.
Your offensiveness drives Horatio to...
The Oregon
Alright, so
Federacy.
the Vaulters have met us. Regardless of whether we want to meet them or not, Horatio's making noises about actual war. We do have those medium ships. I'm less concerned than I would have been, even very recently. Okay, this is more expensive than I was hoping to rush. But actually the population here is developing just fine. We may not even need to spend any dust on that, which means that we have it for other things, like buying heroes. Alright, Pegasus has suddenly had a Hiroshima population boom. That's absolutely fine. Our population's still boosted? Yep, our important populations are still boosted. Just trying to make sure I don't lose some population growth opportunities to forgetfulness. Did we ever pick up... Yeah, okay, we do have free space movement. Now that we have the ability to build miner ships and the pirate mark has fallen off of this world, we should probably actually get over here and have a look around. And now that we are... now that we know we don't need to be saving dust for this, we can spend a little bit on bribery. Probably don't need to do any more than that. And let's go to the market and talk about heroes. There is only one hero available. We are definitely going to buy the hero because there's no reason not to. So, an Industrialist Seeker Unfallen. Let's see what you're good at. Okay, +5 approval. Sure. And just generalized growth. Yeah, no reason to put you anywhere in particular, although percentage boosts do make me want to put you someplace that's doing well already. That said, Duyo could probably really use any assistance it can get. It's got to grow quickly. If Horatio does go to war with us, this is going to be the front. We're already capable of putting a medium ship together on pretty short notice. Yeah, let's finish the trade company subsidiary, and then we'll figure out what else we need to do there. So, we have enough dust that we can buy 6 more... Red Sang here. I guess we don't really need to, but I want to get this... I want to finally get Hadar leveled up. And then all of the Red Sang that we're producing over the next while will go toward boosting the colony on Primus. And we're going to need to actually be able to inhabit the planets down here. In particular, ice is of value to us now. So where is that ice colonization tech? It's one of these ones, right? That's Arctic. That one's ice. Yeah, alright. Grab me wave function control. That's a good building. And then, obviously, we'll make use of the colonization tech. What else do we have in our other systems? We have this desert world that's actually really great. Yeah, we might be doing a little bit of science research. Also, neural robotics, right? This is probably more important. We're pretty far away from having that colonization finished, or available to us. But I want to be able to start bringing in the adamantium. Okay, and we might have to research some actual military modules. I'm a little concerned about Horatio's declaration. We're not really in a great place to defend ourselves at the moment. Also, we still have both these laws running, but we are now influence positive thanks to our initial hero's growing skills. Things are really coming along. I think we're in a good place here. I guess this ship has some things to be concerned about if Horatio does declare war on us. Alright, we did it. We have a new minor civilization. Obviously, we accomplished this. Actually, we should have gotten this when the Harisham event occurred, right? I guess that was last turn, so maybe we did. It takes a turn to actually trigger. Here's some new Kalgaros on Scorpius. Scorpius is the new system? Okay. Alright, we got a small fleet. And there is a formal declaration of war. Wow. Annoying, but not something we can't deal with, I think. So we're being attacked by pirates on Aldebaran. Yep, just try to close on him. I guess I should have checked. Okay, they are still missile pirates. That didn't go that well for us. It went even worse for him. Should probably just finish that guy off. No, not the Vaulters. Why would you even ask me that question? These shuttle pilots, I don't know about them. Okay, I think I'm gonna disband this shuttle back into the hangar, because if he's here when these pirate ships arrive, obviously, it's gonna go very poorly for him. Ita needs to build us another frigate, because we're gonna need it to defend Aldebaran and then to run up to Duyal. But yeah, this could have gone a lot worse. Alright, these guys are... okay, all long range, so sure. Power to shields, that should be fine. We should actually probably run these guys down to Duyal right now. And let's see what we have on our new system. So they already have... oh wow, look at this! They already have a bunch of the basic stuff built. These guys are actually really good at their jobs. So they produce extra food on gas planets. We need to actually get the colonization tech, because this one has some good stuff going on it. We probably could get... actually, we don't really need food here, do we? We're already basically population capped. It's a very, very small system. Alright, we should probably get our scout out of here. Let's search one more thing and then bail. Okay, 25 science is, it's not nothing. If we send a fleet to a quest marker all the way over here, we can get a quest going, and also we really need to get out of Horatio space. So sure, let's head that way. Alright, we still don't have the resources to actually rush this. The frigate... yeah, let's go ahead and queue that up. I know we have a lot of important stuff to make here, but it's gonna have to wait. We can buy some of that stuff out. Alright, down here on Alcyone, where we now have some industry. Let's go ahead and grab these. Let's figure out what we have access to here. Alright, everybody's doing important stuff. Our government's in a reasonable place. We gotta figure out this Horatio situation. I'm sure the fact that I have access to medium hulls is gonna make this war very, very awkward for him. Once we get rid of Guiana, we have 2 medium ships with a third... yeah, we'll have 2 medium ships by the time this gets back that we can push north with, although... we're gonna need to get some military tech in order to actually be able to run those ships in the same fleet. Yeah, we're gonna have to pick up coordinated command, probably. And actually, going toward that might be more important than anything else we have going on here. I don't know that I actually want Chain Gang program this game. I might prefer to go through big data shipyards. Not that we would use O2G delivery gear, since we do have a module that's better at this. Yeah, you know what? Alright, let's pick up N-Wave Fusion. And then next turn we'll grab Autonomous Construction. I'm going to try to keep the military conflict minimized. We're not going to research a bunch of military tech. We're going to burn this out really quickly. Oh, you know what? I just realized. These frigates are probably not using the most updated weapons modules, are they? I'm not sure I actually want them to be rocket frigates. We have really good bullet weapons. Let's do this. And to maximize these designs. So let's pull the old weapons. I know we don't actually have a source of Hyperium, so you have to be a little careful with our Hyperium, but we can do that at least. Put in titanium bullet enhancers, why not? And then extra defensive modules. Let's just try to be tough. Do I want ship repair bonus after battle? No, I probably just want more armor, right? Okay, that's a pretty strong ship. Build me one of those instead. That is twice as many turns. Well, it is a much better ship, though. And Duyal has an old frigate already queued. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, alright. I think with that, we are going to call it here for today. The game is still going well. This Horatio thing could turn into a little bit of a disaster, but we will we'll do our best. I think we're in a better position to make war than he is. He's just desperate because he sees us surrounding him. It's alright. We'll educate him on the wisdom of becoming a tributary state to the Great Lumeris Empire. So come back next time to see if I am actually capable of pulling that thing off. And we'll see you then.